Hey friends, I am Catherine, and today I want to show you how to adapt a bit of ribbon into a necklace. I've got this octopus pendant that I made a little while back, and I think having an octopus pendant hanging from a ribbon would be super cute. So I've got it strung through the tentacles of the octopus now, and I've done up one end of the ribbon so that it's got a loop on it, and I'll do the other end so that I can connect a bit of chain to it and put a clasp on it so that it doesn't have to be long enough that you can fit it over your head, because this is like 20 inches of ribbon, so it is not long enough for a necklace that can just slide straight over your head. To adapt the ends, you're going to need about 2 inches of wire. As we said, I've already got this end done. You're going to need about 2 inches of wire, a set of round nose pliers, probably a set of regular pliers, and something to curl it around. I like using a bamboo skewer, but if you wanted to use a pen, you could. That would also work. Whatever is what you have lying around, really. So then what you do is you take and you grab it at your widest point, or really whatever point you want on your round nose pliers. Some pliers are different sizes than mine are. Mine are actually fairly small. But you grab your wire towards the middle at the widest point of the round nose pliers, and you fold it in half so that it makes this U shape. So I've got this U shape of wire now, and then you take it at like that far down and bend one of your U prongs in one direction, and then you flip it over and you bend the other one the opposite way. So there. So you've got this sort of flat looking thing. Now it can hopefully sit flat like that. So it's this weird shape. Then what we're going to do is take and set it right over the end of our skewer and hold one of those prongs down and bring the other one around to meet the first one. So now in that direction. Then that one comes around to meet the other one, and this part's a bit tricky, which is why you're going to want your regular pliers. If you can, just grab the whole thing with your pliers, and that makes it much easier to bend the second arm around the first, and then you can just keep bringing it back around. And if you've got your little pliers, they're great and useful for this. You can just keep bringing it around and then grab the longer one. We're just basically spiraling them around the skewer at this point. Go all the way around until those tails come in. And actually, if I want to grab this with a set of smaller pliers in my left hand, I can then use the longer pliers to bring those tails just all the way down, all the way in, so that they're not sticking out and pokey, because nobody likes a bit of pokey wire. Go. There we are. Okay, now we just take this thing off the end of our bamboo skewer, and it is done. It's a loop of metal with some coiled metal at the bottom that we can run our ribbon through. Alright, so we've got this bit of ribbon. I'm just going to roll it up a little bit and shove it through the bottom there so that hopefully it goes up to the top and I can pull it through. Awesome. All right. Now we've got it on, we just have to tie the end of our ribbon into a knot. And if that knot isn't going to end up big enough, and I can tell you already it won't, we'll just double knot it a couple times until the knot is big enough that it no longer pulls through the metal thing that we made, the loop that we made to adapt the ribbon to it. So let's see, let's do a couple more of those. Until the knot is big enough that it won't pull through. And I think we're probably at that point. So then we just pull it down into the end, and we can even grab a hold of that end with our pliers and yank the knot down into it a little bit. And then we take a pair of scissors and trim off that little bit of extra and maybe pull that knot down in just a little bit better. And then while it's still down in there, grab some super glue and just drop a drop of super glue into there. That way everything holds. And there you have it. One bit of ribbon that I had lying around, adapted to be a necklace. This is 20 inches is actually a fairly short necklace. I know it sounds like a really long one, but it really isn't. It's not quite a choker, but it is awfully close. But once I add a clasp to one side and a bit of chain for it to be adjustable to the other side, it'll rest probably about there. So it's a pretty good size for a necklace, I think. Anyway, that's all it takes to adapt a bit of ribbon to be a necklace. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was meant to be short and sweet, and I think we succeeded. So I will see you all another day, and have a wonderful holiday, whatever holiday you prefer. And remember to subscribe. Bye!